When I started country hopping, I knew I'd need a system to manage my finances on the go, saving, investing, and keeping everything organized while constantly moving from one country to the next. It sounds impossible, right? But I figured out how to not only survive, but thrive financially, no matter where I land. Stick with me, because I'm about to share the strategies that keep my financial life running smoothly. And at the end, I'm going to reveal one key tip that most people overlook when traveling and investing. Let me give you a quick overview. It all starts with making sure my savings are in places that are both safe and accessible from anywhere in the world. If you're bouncing between countries, having your money tied up in a bank account that doesn't play nice with international transfers is a nightmare. I've learned the hard way to avoid banks that charge ridiculous fees for transfers. So, for me, digital banks and online services like Revolut and Wise are key. They let me manage multiple currencies, save without worrying about conversion fees, and they make it way easier to transfer money between countries without getting hit with extra charges. Now, for investing. Most people think you need to stay put to really build wealth, but here's the thing. You don't. You just need the right investment vehicles. Over the years, I've made it a habit to put a portion of my income into low-cost index funds and precious metals. Things I know will always hold value and aren't affected by the volatility of any one country's economy. Whether I'm in Southeast Asia or Europe, I'm set up with a broker who allows me to trade and invest from my phone. I also like diversifying a bit with some crypto. It's a bit more risky, but it's also highly liquid and can be managed from anywhere. So whether it's gold or crypto, I make sure I've got options that work wherever I am. But here's the thing most country hoppers miss. Taxes. I know it's boring, but hear me out. Keeping track of tax rules in multiple countries could wreck your finances if you're not careful. I made the mistake of ignoring tax implications early on, and trust me, that was a huge headache. The trick here is understanding tax treaties between countries and knowing when and how to report your earnings. Having a tax advisor who understands the rules for expats is crucial. They can help you avoid double taxation and keep things running smoothly, even while you're hopping around. The next piece of the puzzle is something that people often overlook: asset protection. Being a digital nomad comes with its own set of risks, especially when you're working remotely and dealing with potentially unstable economies. That's why I've focused on securing my assets in ways that are not tied to any one country. Think about it. The more you can protect yourself legally and financially, the less likely you are to get caught in a financial or legal mess when you least expect it. Asset protection can be simple, like making sure you've got appropriate insurance, or more complex, like setting up a trust or LLC in a country with favorable laws for nomads. It's all about mitigating risk while maximizing flexibility. And let's not forget one of the biggest challenges: staying disciplined. When you're moving around, it's easy to let your spending spiral. You might be tempted to drop money on experiences, gadgets, or things that seem like once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. But in reality, you have to maintain a budget and track your expenses. Apps like Mint or YNAB are lifesavers here. They sync across countries, and they help me stay accountable to my financial goals, even when I'm surrounded by distractions. So why does this matter to you? If you're thinking about country hopping, or you already are, these strategies will not only make your life easier, they'll also help you save more, invest smarter, and stay protected no matter where you are. But there's one more thing I want to share, something I've learned the hard way. There's a big pitfall that a lot of travelers fall into when it comes to managing finances while hopping from one place to another, and I'm about to explain it. Trust me, this could save you thousands in the long run. If you found this helpful and want more content that isn't driven by affiliate commissions or hidden agendas, subscribe and stay tuned. I'm here to share what actually works, without the gimmicks.